Hello everyone, welcome again. This is the another part of the video for the CRUD operation, and here we are going to check the update and delete operations. So in the previous video we added some of the code in user controller class. So let's create here some of the more classes, the exception for the exceptional handler. Let's define it custom exception and define in the package the exceptions package. Let's add it. Now we are going to extend the runtime exception. As in this project, whenever the exception comes, we throw this exception with our message. So here we have implemented the existing method, the get message method. Let's create constructor here with the message argument. So this is the custom exception class that we have created. Let's add one more class here, the custom response entity exception, and we extend this the response entity exception handler. So the response entity exceptional handler is a controller advice class. So controller advice will be applicable for all the REST controllers that define in the project. So we can say that this is the global exceptional handler. We have annotated this exceptional handler. So whenever we throw the custom exception, this will be execute and it will return the response entity with this message. To make it simple, I'm just giving here the HTTP status bad gateway for now, but we can change it as per requirement. After that, we are now going to add some validation here when we are going to update the user details. So we have added here if user get ID is null or is less than equal to 0, then it will throw an custom exception. Let's restart the application and we are going to check in the postman. So I am passing here the 0 ID. We are able to see we are getting 400 bad gateway and invalid ID message. Now we have to store the user detail. As we have handling the user ID, the exception, but now here we have to store the user detail in the table. So for that we are going to call the user service layer. Let's add some code in the user service class also. So simply here I'm saving in the user repository with the user repository here. So here we will return the response entity, whatever the user detail we will get. Now if we are update these user details, so this is the we have updated. So from the get we are getting this, but if you are able to see the so let's add here one ID and here we update it with K, but here the create date is null. So for to fix this, let's add some more code here. So first we are going to get the user object from the table, then we will check if it's null, then we will throw an exception, or otherwise we will set the created date, the user detail that we get from the controller. So here if it's null, it will throw an custom exception. Otherwise we will set the create date. Okay, so rest code is fine. Let's add in the try catch block. If any exception comes, then we can throw an custom exception. Now let's restart the application. And same way we are going to test in the Postman. So you're able to see we are getting the message here because we are passing the incorrect user ID. So here we have created the record. Let's update this record. Now the create date should be come in the response body. So here we are going to change with one ID, and yeah, so create date is now coming. So now we are going to add some more code in the delete method. So here same we are going to check the user ID. If user ID is less than equal to 0, then we will throw an custom exception invalid ID. And we are going to add in the try catch block. If any exception comes, then we can throw the exception. Now we have to call the user service here. So user service delete user, the user ID, and we can return here the response entity. So here I'm creating the map object basically. So in the map we will give the message if the record is deleted successfully. So in the response entity we will pass that map object with status code 200. So in the service layer, this method, we are going to add some more code as same that we have added in the update user table update method. So here we are checking if it's the user object is null, then it throw an exception, and after that we are deleting that user object. Let's restart the application now again. And same we are going to check in the Postman. So first we have created the record. Now from the get API the record is coming. So now we are going to delete it. So record deleted with ID 1, and for 2 we are getting an exception that record is not found. So error while deleting that record. So you are able to see when we are passing the incorrect ID for the get API, we are getting some exception. So let's that fix also. So if user details in the optional object is not present, then we can throw an exception. All the source code is available on GitHub, so that the link is given in the description also in the video, so you can check that. So we are getting now no record found message. Let's check again, all the APIs are working fine. So this is basically the CRUD operations, and we have covered the validation also and the exceptional handling. So this is the custom exceptional handling that we have created the classes. So we have covered almost uh, all the things for the CRUD operations.